Okay, so welcome back. And this is the last lesson for the Bold and Boundless course where we're talking about nurturing assertive confidence. And we've talked a lot about confidence and how to apply it and grow that skill alongside assertiveness and just a lot of the ways that it could come into play in life, in business. And now I'm excited that we're here. It has been an amazing, amazing time recording this for you. And we still continue to talk about these topics weekly anyway. So if you still want to stay part of those conversations with other people and really just digging deep into the the effects of having such skills built into your business or into your life in general, you can join those conversations. So now we want to talk about building confidence in other people. So now you have become confident. You've learned to build confidence in yourself and you want to help other people build confidence. The reason this is important is because life is truly outside of us. Life is truly beyond us. And it's more about how we can impact people and make them better. So successful people empower those around them. You're successful if you can make somebody else be empowered to do something. And one of the best ways to do this is to build confidence in them. Because if you could just give them that gift, many of them can come out of comfort zones that have held them down for decades. So, inspiring confidence within people, whether that's a team that you've built, or clients you're trying to serve, or just anyone, will help them create, will help you create a stronger person, a stronger team, a stronger individual. Okay? All right. So the first thing is listen to learn. And feeling heard is one of the most dominant motives for people, especially when it comes to having a voice in the place that they work, for example. When people share their thoughts and ideas, they want their listeners to understand their viewpoint, whether it is speaking up during a meeting or leading a presentation or leading a pitch or talking to an investor, our confidence will greatly improve when we feel that we are being heard. We've talked about being heard and making our clients or customers feel like they are being heard. It does create a sense of trust. So, to ensure that people feel heard, you have to consider being fully present in the conversation. You have to demonstrate active and reflective listening. You have to validate any feelings that are being shared. And you have to listen without criticism or judgment. You have to offer confidential surveys of people to share thoughts or concerns, right? And then celebrate their successes as well. As someone who is a coach and a consultant, I am the biggest cheerleader for my clients. I am loud when they make it. When we have our meetings and we talk, I'm the one like all over the place because their success is mine as well. It's critical to choose the correct moment to celebrate the successes of others. And for example, in the workplace, employee recognition should be authentic, it should be natural. In business, it should be authentic, it should be natural. You should never force it, you should never fabricate it. And there are many ways to celebrate the successes of others. You can thank them, especially in business, you can thank them for doing the work, even though they were obliged to do the work because they paid for the service. However, there are some people who pay for the service and do not do the work and then complain when they don't get the desired outcome. So one of the ways that you could celebrate them is say thank you for even doing the work. I'm super, super excited you got these results, but I want to thank you for doing the work as well. And then compliment them. Compliment their work style. If it's at a workplace, it's a member of your team, compliment how they work. Compliment their specific ideas. Motivate them to continue with what they do. and share their successes with your team. A lot of us have teams, right? Share their successes with other members of the team. Elevate them. Now, when it comes to embracing failure, many people lack confidence because of the perception that failure is simply a limitation of their capabilities. And to build confidence in others, it's important to show understanding in failure because failing is part of life and we are all going to experience it at some point. And this situation should not be viewed as limitations but learning experiences. And building confidence in others requires compassion. And when people feel this sense of understanding, they will be more willing to experiment with new opportunities in the future. Okay? Now, let's also talk about learning to delegate. For some of us who have teams, you're in a business, you're building your teams, or you're building partnerships and bringing people on board. Delegating is a great way to assist others in their personal development and their empowerment. And people feel valued when they are acknowledged and given opportunities to prove their talents and their and beyond. And so delegation offers a shift of authority to them to tackle responsibilities and make important decisions. And that's very empowering. Everyone wants to feel empowered. And as members of your team, they're able to complete the steps of the assignment given. When you continue um, to show confidence in their ability, and delegation shows a form of trust, and that continues to encourage them to take on responsibilities. The other thing is to value opinions. When people lack confidence, they cannot reach their full potential. And to help others feel more self confident, it is not only important to listen to what they have to say, but also express value for what is being said. And showing value to the opinions of others signifies importance, signifies respect. And that is an essential part of boosting that person's confidence. And once the advice or decision is acted on, their confidence will continue to grow. And we can show others that we value their opinion by encouraging them to share ideas. And this can be done when a strategic decision has to be made. You want to ensure that people feel valued, and this will encourage them to work more confidently. And so this part is for people who have a team in business. Part of the success of your business is premised on this very thing I've just mentioned. Okay? All right, so we have come to the end of this course, and I think the last course is how you can deal with stress. And this is important. I put these courses together in this package because I just felt like this was a very needed package for people who are beginning in business or even already in business, right? Stress is one thing that a lot of us in business do not know how to manage. And it can be very detrimental to the success of our businesses. And so we're going to talk about that next. That's the next course. All right. It's been fun doing this with you. And do not forget that after every course that we go through, you have the appendix section. So you have your worksheets. You also have your post assessment if you want to go through that. But make sure that you pay attention to the worksheets. You've got them. They're right there. You can download or, write in them, whatever you want to do. Okay? All right. So have a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time it is while you're watching this. I'll see you in the next class.